Welcome back to my channel, Golden Stars Align. And this is going to be my June reading for my Taurus. What up, Taurus gang in the house? Okay, if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe. This is an equal energy exchange channel. That's what we do. If you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you. Everybody who's been rocking with me since the beginning, I appreciate you. I appreciate you if you're just joining me on this journey. Gratitude to you. Okay, so this does apply for your sun, moon, and rising sign, Taurus. Okay, sun, moon, and rising. I also offer personal readings, so I'm gonna throw that out there. If you guys are ever waiting for your monthly reading, like where is she at? Okay, hit me up, Golden Stars Align on Instagram, also on my website, Golden Stars Align. Okay, let's get into this Taurus reading. Okay. You know, I get straight into it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it, okay? So, Taurus, your energy coming into the month of June. You're really determined. You're really focused. You're really pushing forward. Win, 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 no matter what. That's your motherfucking motto. That's your attitude. You know what I mean? You are really focused, and I feel like it's coming from a really positive place. I feel like your motivation stems from a really, you know, positive need for change, okay? And this is changing your inner world to change and let it reflect on the outside, okay? You do realize that you do have a lot of people watching you, a lot of people that look up to you, a lot of people who you feel like you are leading, and it's in a good way, okay? Because you lead with integrity. And so once you understand that and you step more into that role, into that embodiment, okay, and do not necessarily fight it, but lean more into it, excuse me, and accept that you have to be action-based, okay? Verb for you is going to be big, that you focus on planning properly and executing things. I'm hearing that, okay, in the month of June. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting a lot of heart-centered energy coming from you guys in the month of June. So you're really here in your heart chakra. Again, that could be pushing your motivations. Like I said, moving with utmost integrity. You are moving in a certain light, okay? You're pouring into yourself and making sure that you have enough to pour into others. Taurus, in the month of June, you're really focusing on that self-love aspect, really putting yourself first, you know what I mean? Expressing yourself in very clear ways, okay? Very what aligns with you per se. You know, you really tapped into a really like divine essence of expression, deep source energy here, okay? I also got the Devil card, okay? So some Taurus could be dealing with some Capricorn energy, okay? I also see that you could be going through a battle of really trying to integrate certain energies, okay? There could be certain addictions that you have been fighting, whether it be sex, drugs, alcohol, okay? Certain addictions that are coming up, and you're doing your best to kind of fight through these, I want to say, with what you have given. There is certain spiritual intervention that you can call in that can kind of help you and provide you with more fuel to fire and break these certain addictions. Some of them are very unhealthy, okay? Like you could have addictions to a certain partner that is no good for you, okay? A certain piece of meat, okay, that's just is not good for you, okay? But you keep coming back, and this retrograde energy is not really helping, okay? It's more so pushing you towards something that you know it might feel good to your body, but it's not good for your soul, okay? And so I feel like while you're going through this battle of, I know that I have to lead with example, I know that I have to treat myself a certain kind of way, I can't keep allowing this addictive behavior to creep back in, because then it's playing on my discipline. And when it comes down to my self-discipline, that is directly and reflective to my self-love, okay, Taurus? So I feel like that's the energy that you're in, okay? And with the 10 of Wands, again, the energy that you're going to be in the month of June is really in a space of getting where you need to go without the distractions, okay? You don't really need a whole bunch of people putting their hands in this pot. You don't need a whole bunch of hands in your head. You ever heard the saying, too many hands, like two braiders in your hair is bad luck type shit? Like, you don't need a whole bunch of hands in your gumbo pot, okay? So you're really trying to figure out how to do this thing, standing on your own 2 feet, okay? And you know that you're being carried, again, by that divine ancestral force. And so you're able to lean into that understanding and not feel like you're necessarily alone while you're going through certain things. It's like, I know that I have to fight this battle by myself, okay? But I'm not technically alone. It may look like that to you, but I'm divinely protected and divinely guided, baby, okay? With the Knight of Cups, make sure that you are being very, very, what do I want to say? When it comes to expressing your emotions, make sure that you are being empathetic, okay, of how other people feel, Taurus. With that bull energy, sometimes you can come in raging, okay? So make sure that you do take a step back and say, hey, how am I going to make this person feel if I express myself in this particular way? So it's more so you having that talk with yourself, trying to talk yourself up, having those coaching moments, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm really in a space of wanting to treat people, you know, better, because I know that people treat me essentially how I treat them. And so when you're coming at having these conversations or addressing these things, it's coming from more of a space of that heart space energy that we talked about earlier, that love energy, like this is out of love. So please do not take it any other way. I feel like it's where you're coming from. And you need to know that everything is fine. So if you have been going through a period of having those like I said, when you're fighting between your higher self and your lower self, and you're going through those battles and fighting those addictions, and you're wondering, can you come up out of it? When you want to pick up the pills, when you want to pick up the bottle, you have to really lean on grounding yourself and realizing that you don't have to practice heavy escapism. Face your reality, okay? And once you're coming through these things, instead of trying to go around them, you will understand why everything was put in your path. But the more that you try to go around them, the more that you're getting directed off of your path, right? So everything is fine. Everything is fine. The things that you're trying to run from and hide from that are deeply seated within yourself, everything is fine. Address them. Learn to address your shadow. And then that'll start to break down some of those anxieties that you're having, some of those worries that you're having. Okay, Taurus? Ace of Wands, baby. Ace of Wands. With this card, this energy, I'm just wanting you to know that you have such a divine God and God-like energy and essence, okay? These downloads that you receive, these upgrades that you receive, because not only are they downloads, but they're also upgrades to your genetic coding and your DNA patterns. These are coming more frequently for you in the month of June, Taurus. And you're going to start to see leaves getting shaken off the trees, baby. You know why? Because there's new growth coming. So embrace it, okay? Every season you have to embrace in your life, and stop trying to reject the hardship. Stop trying to reject the downtime. You have to be grateful for every single part of your journey, okay? Because it all makes you whole, Taurus, okay? With the Knight of Wands, stay focused. Do not get distracted. Make sure that you're staying focused. You are stronger than any of these quote-unquote devils, demons, addictions that you're trying to fight. You know what I mean? You will obviously come out on top. Like I said, a win-win situation is assured. All you're going to do is win. So once you get that in the back of your mind, that you are a victor, okay? Carry yourself like motherfucking number one, period. There is no room for number two, okay? Stay in that energy, putting yourself first, putting your values first, okay? Putting your foot down, okay? Putting that self-discipline in order, okay? Because it's all in alignment with self-love. And then with the Eight of Pentacles, make sure that you are taking time to funnel this energy. Do something to create. Do something to transmute. Like I said, when you feel like picking up the pills, the bottle, or, you know, if it's a sex addiction, whatever it is, find a way to funnel that energy into something that will be creative. Do music, do art, you know what I mean? Make something with your hands. Just tap into something else. Like trading, it's like when they say you have to trade an addiction for an addiction, you can do that, and it can be a positive one, okay? You can allow yourself to release the same type of dopamines while you're creating other projects, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Readjust your thought processes, Taurus, okay? Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for my Taurus. So you are enough, okay? Again, self-love, acceptance, understanding that you are enough. You are enough. You don't need anything more. Being comfortable with yourself and accepting of yourself of who you are. Show the world the real you, okay? Do not be afraid to be in your full expression of who you really are, embodying your divine essence. Hold your vision. Don't never let anybody tell you or knock you off your game or your square, okay? Stay focused, stay positive. When you are manifesting, don't allow any feelings of doubt to creep in, okay? You have to stay in the space of knowing that you will receive whatever you desire. Surrender to the divine, okay? Quit fighting against your higher calling. Quit fighting against your higher purpose. Quit fighting against stepping in, like I said, to that full embodiment of who you're meant to be. It's time to take action. It's not time to sit back and be stagnant. What I said earlier, the word of the day for you is verb. It be about that action, boss, okay? All you got time for is being solution-based. Solution-based, okay? Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Taurus, Temple of Black Obsidian. Beloved initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within, to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. The Temple of Black Obsidian is a ruthlessly honest place of raw love and healing, truly profound and lasting. Deep relief and transformation can occur here. Black Obsidian is protective and revealing. It will prevent harm from external or internal forces, but it will also reveal that which has been lurking in the shadows of the self, trying to avoid being brought out into the open for fear of condemnation. The biggest challenge we face is entering the Temple of Black Obsidian is our own unwillingness to love and accept all parts of us. The initiate who is invited to enter the Temple of Black Obsidian enters into his or her own shadow, the part of us that is hidden from our own awareness and is usually only experienced in relationship to others, quite often as projection. Lady Isis, as the dark priestess of the Temple of Black Obsidian, invites you now to confront the parts of your own ego that you have denied previously. Why? Because in doing so, you will gain more freedom, come to know yourself more wholly, and you will find that life experiences, opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that you have not been able to reach will suddenly become available to you. The dark chamber always leads to the light chamber, but one cannot avoid the initiation of the Temple of Black Obsidian on the pathway to more light, okay? I'm hearing shadow work, shadow work, shadow work in the month of June for you, Taurus. And don't run from it. What I say, you got to run through it, baby, okay? So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this video resonated with you at all. And I look forward to checking back with you guys in July. Thank you so much.